Portugal, one of the oldest nations in Europe, a country known for explorers, castles, wine, and soccer. But have you ever stopped to ask, where did the name Portugal come from? It's not a Latin empire, a tribal word, or a myth. It actually came from a small riverside town, and a name that slowly grew to cover a kingdom. Let's dive into the surprising origin of the name Portugal. Back to the beginning. Before it was Portugal, this land was part of ancient Lusitania, inhabited by Celtic tribes and later conquered by the Romans. For centuries, it was just the western edge of the Iberian Peninsula. There was no country, no Portugal, but there was a small but strategic harbor on the Atlantic coast, near what we now call Porto. The Portus Cale. The Romans called that coastal town Portus Cale. Portus meaning port, and Cale, possibly the name of a local tribe or older settlement. No one knows exactly what Cale meant. It might have Celtic roots, but the name stuck. Portus Cale became a key Roman outpost, then later, a Visigothic and Moorish city. By the time Christian kingdoms began reconquering land from the Moors in the 8th century, Portus Cale was still a recognizable name. From county to kingdom. By the 9th century, a Christian territory emerged called the County of Portucale, built around that same old port town. It was a vassal state of the Kingdom of Leon, but as it gained power and territory, the name evolved. Portus Cale, Portucale, Portugal. In 1139, Count Afonso Henriques declared independence and became the first king of Portugal. That small county was now a full kingdom, and its name? Portugal. From port town to empire. Portugal didn't stay small for long. By the 15th century, it became one of the most powerful maritime empires in the world. Portuguese explorers like Vasco da Gama and Ferdinand Magellan reached Africa, India, Brazil, and beyond. The name Portugal, once a humble port, became known across the globe. And even today, its influence lives on in language, architecture, and place names across continents. What the name means today. Today, Portugal is one of Europe's oldest continuous nations, with borders that haven't changed much since the 13th century. The name Portugal holds centuries of history, from a tiny Roman port to a medieval kingdom to a global empire. It's one of the few modern countries whose name comes directly from a city, not a tribe, legend, or colonial renaming. And that makes it unique. So now you know, Portugal's name was born from a small coastal town and sailed around the world. What country name should I explore next? Leave a comment and I just might feature it in the next episode. Like, subscribe, and share this with someone who dreams of Portugal. See you in the next country.